Hello and welcome to Dirty Secrets of Scotland.
Perfect. Perfect. Underneath the soil or hidden in the ground, there's a lot of treasures to be found. Dirty secrets of Scotland. Hello and welcome to Dirty Secrets of Scotland. Sarah's joined us today. But Sarah's not the only person that's joining us today. Kate and Fleur from Kit and Caboodlers on YouTube are coming to join us as well, and we're buzzing to meet them. It's going to be amazing fun.
So we're at the bottle dump near Edinburgh today, which is the first time I've been here. You've been here before with Ian. You have to dig pretty deep at this tip. So I'm not going to be digging, which is nice and easy for me, but I've got to look after this one. So yeah, I'll be helping out. I'll be moving the spoil pile and having a look for finds in there, and also making sure that he's nice and safe as well. We'll be looking forward to showing Kate and Fleur around.
Yeah, should be fun. Let's get dirty. Sarah's looking for the spot for me to dig. I think she's found it. Am I going down there, am I?
Yeah, I've got a good feeling about this one.
Excellent, I'm on it. Let's do this. Okay, so what I've done, this is going to be my step, and this is going to be the actual hole. So when I dig down here, I've got to have a step that I can jump out. So this is going to be shallower. It's only going to go to the half the depth of this. But yeah, I want to dig this really deep. This side not so deep so I can get out.
Found something blue.
Something blue. Big old blue medicine bottle.
Oh, actually, I can keep that because I have someone who's collecting coloured glass.
Okay.
And I need to send it.
It's down there.
Just so you don't think that Willie's doing all the work, I am helping him dig. A little bit.
Sarah's digging my step out, so I'm going to dig the main hole and Sarah's going to dig the steps, so she is really helping. Otherwise it would be like 1.5 times as much work for me.
Yeah. And then once it gets really deep, I'm going to go for a little hunt around the rest of the tip and see what I can find on the surface. Just digging down and found what I think is a marble. A little clay marble. Do love finding these. Apologies for the plane. Willie's still digging. These are a few things we've found so far. I think this might just be a plain pipe ball, but you never know. Oh no. What's that say? I think that says IW.
Has it got a hang on it?
Nope, I think it's plain apart from those initials.
Is it not TW?
Looks like an I. Or maybe it's a T.
I think it'll be a T.
Oh no, it is. TW. W pipe. And then we have 2 teeny little bottles. They're so cute. That one I love. The little square one. That one is a shear lip.
Burst lip.
Burst lip.
I think I just threw a tile out.
I can never tell the difference. There's a little beer slip bottle, and this one, I don't know if this is like a miniature, like an alcohol miniature, or maybe a tiny sauce because it's square. Nothing on it, but it's really cute. Like a teeny tiny sauce bottle. Down he goes.
Yep.
Probably be able to see this on the time lapse that we're currently filming.
2 cameras running at once.
Inception.
Technological advancement.
Oh yeah. We've got a few more coming out. That kind of chemist bottle. And a sauce. We think that's a plain sauce bottle. This is quite cool. I think Willie checked this out of the hole earlier on. What?
I just took the top off that. Never mind. It's plain anyway.
It's plain. That interesting. This is not plain. Scott's emulsion.
My emulsion?
It's yours.
Well, at least got some emulsion.
Just clear glass, but quite an old one. So at least we're finding stuff. This we think is a little doll's tea set saucer or bowl for a doll's house, but we're going to leave that and give it to Kate and Fleur because we think they'll really like it, so they can see if it's got anything on it.
Yeah, I want to see what that is. Suspense is killing me.
I could dig it all out and then put the dirt back in, but no, I don't think that would be that wouldn't be very authentic. So we'll have to wait and see if that reveals anything, but it's super cute and we think they'll really like it. Just having a look at these spoil heaps that people have dug. I think I've spotted something interesting over here. Let's hope it's whole. Hey! It's a wee tile. And there's a little rectangular, maybe a pub tile, probably Victorian. Look at that crazing. It's gorgeous. We're collecting these tiles because we want to try and make a tabletop with that ship tile that Willie repaired in the middle. We like the kind of red and the teal ones the best, but it's always good to have a bit of contrast, so this will be a nice creamy yellow one to go with them. Also a bigger one here. I think it's just a plain one as well. Yeah, just a plain one. Oh, it's got little like beveled edges. Oh, that one's a bit... No, it's a bit broken. I'll leave that one behind. If it had been whole, I would have probably taken it as well, but we'll leave that one. But this one's coming home. This hole, which I think it is, might take that back with me, because if we find any nice marmalade jars, sometimes they fit in the top, these old sort of teapot lids, and they make quite nice jars like that. That's a really gorgeous colour actually, beautiful glaze. So yeah, I'll keep hold of that and see if we can fit it into a marmalade jar, because that would be cool. That was just poking out of the ground and I thought it was just a bit of broken off tile, but I think it's actually meant to be that shape. Must have been part of a mosaic. I don't know why, but I really like that. I think I'll have to take that home. Maybe we could make a triangular section on our table. Such a shame that that's broken off, because I think that would have been beautiful. Like blue milk glass vase. Full of water, obviously. Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. It's just not quite enough to save, even as a cut down. Oh well. Still beautiful. I'm guessing it would have had a sort of fluted top. Never mind. What is that? It's like a huge inkwell. God, it's heavy. Whoa, that is so heavy. It's probably because it's full of water. Whoa, no, that's just really, really heavy. It's like a big fancy inkwell. Maybe it would have stood on like a big base and stood on someone's desk, looking all important. God, that's really heavy. Can't keep holding it up. If it was more complete, maybe we'd take it home, but it's a bit goosed, unfortunately. This one, I'm hoping. I think it's whole. I really like these kind of marmalades because they've got the ribbing decoration all the way around. I'm assuming that's so that you could tell them apart when you were maybe putting your hand in the cupboard. This one was obviously a different brand. Oh, it's got a little chip there. I wonder where the label went though. I'll take it back and see if it fits that teapot lid that I found. And then I'll see if I take it home or not. Because these are the nicest kind. I was just walking along and felt something looking at me. A little eye staring up at me. That's so cool.
Okay, here's where we are. I just called Sarah and asked her to come back because I'm getting close to head height now and it's a bit risky, so she's going to come back and watch over me and see I'm okay, and also help me shovel stuff out of the step and stuff. Actually, here she is. Hello! Sarah's just come back from tip scratching and she spotted something at the side of my spoil I think we sort of both spotted at the same time,
Yeah, I think we both saw it at the same
right,
time.
okay, so I'm going to turn the camera around. Give me a second. So what you got there?
We think it's a blue poison.
What is it, whole?
We don't know.
Well, you don't actually know. It looks like a blue poison. All right.
It's usually blue, this type, isn't it, in Scotland, the ones that you find.
Go for
Green
it.
is rarer. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, I think it's blue.
It is blue, but is it whole?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, please be whole and not cracked.
Oh, I don't know if it says anything on it. I don't know if it's just all ribs. I think it might be all ribbed.
Oh, right, you get them without writing. Still a blue poison though, even though it doesn't say not to be taken. It's not damaged at all, is it?
Tiny, tiny little chip out of the rim.
Ah.
Out the lip.
Ah, well. Still, it's a nice poison. It's a good find. Be nice if it said not to be taken and wasn't chipped. I might have chipped it myself, chucking it out. Totally didn't see it at all.
3 ounces.
3 ounces.
Blue poison.
Cool.
Yeah.
Lovely
So
find.
beautiful.
Yeah, gorgeous. Well done.
Well done you as well. You dug it out.
Yeah, true. Alright, let's crack on.
Just let this one come out. I think it's got something on it. Yep. Tablespoons bottle.
Oh yeah?
1 tablespoon per line. So you knew how much you were measuring out for medicine. Just in time for another plane coming. I found this beautiful bit of tile. How gorgeous would that have been? Wish I'd found more of it. That flying earth is Willie. Oh man, maybe we'll find some more bits. And just as I stopped filming, a wee bone toothbrush came out. Willie really likes these for some reason. So we have quite a big collection now, which I find a bit strange, I'm not gonna lie. Something just came flying out of the hole. Oh, so I picked it up, but I think this is Willie's find.
No, I think we'll go halvesies on it. Is that a pumpkin flask?
I think so. I think that's the style name, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't think I've ever had a pumpkin flask. What does it say? Is it a flask or is it like a
Is it just
perfume? I don't know. It says bodega.
Oh.
Something. Can you read that?
Not from here.
Something bodega. It's light aqua glass. It's definitely got age there. Look at the top. See how uneven that is. Well, I would say, seeing as I've never had one of these, you know what that means, folks. An absolute belter.
Underneath the soil or buried in the ground, there's a lot of treasure to be found. Dirty secrets of Scotland. Through the fields and woodland, with trusted spade in hand.
Gosh. Willie thinks now that he's hit the fresh and there's more stuff coming out, but he's also pretty deep. So what I'm doing at the moment is I am staying at the top and I'm looking out for him because I quite like him. I don't want him to get buried. And I'm just raking back the spoil pile so it's not too near to the hole, so it's not going to fall in, and also I can check for any bottles that he has thrown out, which turns out is quite a few. So just a couple that he flung out. I think that's a Yorkshire Relish bottle, and that's a furniture polish, unfortunately plain, but they're still really nice wee bottles, so always good to find. And a brick. I'm not sure how he managed to chuck this out on his spade.
I did though.
Guns of steel. I don't think it says anything on it, but yeah, that's pretty hefty. Oh. So yeah, let's see what else he throws out. It might be plain, but it's got beautiful crazing, this furniture polish bottle. They're quite decorative like that. It's just the glaze that's cracked. It's not the actual ceramic. Yeah, beautiful. We love that. Alright, 2 for 1. Just came out at the same time. It's a wee burst lip. Don't think there'll be anything on it. Maybe just mould lines. And this one is maybe just a little ink. Very nice. What's that on your spade?
I think
A
it's
shovel full of bottle.
Don't know if it's got anything on it. It looks a lot more like fresh down here though. It's very rusty and sandy. I think there's a sand layer here, and then under that usually you find stuff. But yeah, it's plain, but you know, it's a good sign, so let's keep digging.
And we just had this. Broken card. Let's see what it would have been. What's that say? Holyrood Square. That's cool.
Holyrood.
Yeah. In Edinburgh.
Is it Victoria?
No, just writing. Oh well, that's a shame. Could be a cut down, but then we have a lot of bottles to cut down. And when I say we, I mean Willie does it. I also found this in the spoil pile, which I think is one of those big kind of mourning buttons, or just black glass buttons. Kind of dome, and it's got a little thing in there.
Oh, someone just flew out.
Oh, something just flew out.
Yeah.
Let's go have a look. What just came out? Ooh, what is it? Well, it looks whole. I don't have the brush, which was an error. It might just be a plain amber glass.
Is it got anything on the bottom?
I thought it had a sort of seal thing there, but I think it's just marks in the glass or inside. Anything on the base? Nope.
Oh.
I wonder what it was. Maybe it was a whiskey bottle or something?
Don't know. Is it a drippy?
I believe it is a drippy lippy, yes. I feel like I'm in the way of more flying earth here.
You're in the danger zone. I can only throw it one way from here. It's that way or it's no way.
So I think this is one of these ones that you find quite a lot, this tip. Let's have a little look. Dunbars.
Yeah.
From Edinburgh. Fairly common here. You don't get them at all at your other tip. Of course, in Fife. That's a beautiful bottle. Nice drippy lippy there. So only me just did a clean up of this bottle on camera and didn't press film. It's a big pouring ink bottle. You've got a lovely Bourne Denby mark there imprinted into it. But unfortunately a bit of damage on the pouring lip. Right at the front as well, typical. But otherwise it's a beautiful bottle. Something being pushed into the background there. What is that?
I don't know. I can't see down here really.
Straight from the hole, guys. I don't know what it is. I think it's plain. It's a strange looking bottle. I haven't seen one like this.
Isn't it like a light blue colour?
That's chunky. A chunky monkey. Anything on the base? No, I think it's just clear glass. Correction, it's a very pale aqua. It was very hard to tell at this angle. Just found a wee pipe ball in the spoil pile. What I missed, plain on that side. Oh, I think it's a TW. Is that a Tennant's pipe?
Yeah.
Tennant's. And it's got a little hand on it. Oh, I like this one. How gorgeous is that little pipe? Such a clear print, that one, actually. Beautiful.
It's the history bit.
This type of pipe bowl is a fairly common find on this tip, in fact on most tips in my area. It's instantly recognisable from both the TW initials at the back of the bowl, just above the stem, and also the trademark hand emblem on the side of the bowl. It was made by William Tennant and Sons of Newcastle upon Tyne, which is where Sarah comes from. William Tennant was born in Berwick upon Tweed in 1838. His father, Charles Tennant, was the owner of a pipe-making business in Tweedmouth, also in the northeast of England. In 1872, William moved to Newcastle, where he set up his own pipe-making business. His company was a success, and as it outgrew its first premises, in 1879 he submitted plans for a new tobacco pipe manufactory to be built in Pitt Street in Newcastle city centre. For reasons that aren't quite clear, this building work just didn't happen. Tennant instead took over an established pipeworks in Pilgrim Street, again in Newcastle. He retired in 1901. However, the company remained in business on Pilgrim Street until 1925. William Tennant didn't get to see his business close though, as he died in 1916.
So we've just had this. It's an embossed bottle. I don't think it's a Dunbar's. Well, I think it is an Edinburgh bottle. What have we got? Carmichael's. Carmichael's aerated water, Edinburgh. That is lovely.
Is it pictorial?
No, unfortunately. We do love a pictorial, but this is still really cool. Anything on the base? No, Willie is about 8 or 9 foot down in the hole at the moment, so I'm keeping a close eye on him, as well as whatever comes out. And it has the stopper in it, which is pretty cool. Is it gonna come loose? That's such a cool feeling. It's the first time it's been opened in maybe 100 years. Amazing, can't wait to see that cleaned up. Being handed bottles from the zombie bottle digger. Bit of a ginger beer. Come on, we want a whole one, please. Not sure what this is that just came out. I think it might be hollow. Yeah, I'm a bit stumped on that one. It's pretty cool, whatever it is, but I don't know what it is. Looks like a bubble hat. Ceramic bubble hat. Just had this out. I'm not sure if it's a furniture polish or if it's maybe some kind of cream pot or an ink, but it's got quite a wide neck compared to the ones we usually see, which is a bit unusual. Oh, something else.
Turn the camera around.
They're like buses. They don't come at once. Oh, that's just plain, but it's still nice. What has he got in the hole?
This.
Oh,
It's first slip, something or other. I don't think it's embossed or anything. But yeah, can you take that? I can't.
hey! That's nice. Quite heavy, actually, for its size. They're quite cute, these little bottles. I don't know what was in them though. This one just handed to me. It's like a little production line. Just plain. Just spotted an egg cup. Is it gonna be whole? No!
Oh.
Half an egg cup. Oh. I think that's just plain as well. It's got a deep divot. A kick up. A kick up, not a I learnt divot from you.
I know, I was wrong though. Hoi, got a wee ball. We need the wee bottle specialist.
For mine, for me.
Oh, still in my ear.
Sorry.
Alright, got another ear.
Just a teeny tiny aqua glass bottle which I just dropped on the floor. Oops. Just had this Heartbreaker. Ah, man. That would have been a lovely green poison not to be taken. Typically not damaged on the lip at all, but great big chunk out of that corner. Oh well, Willie just threw this out. So cute! This is one of the smallest stonewares he's ever found. I guess that would have been a tiny little ink bottle, maybe? No markings, but no damage, and that is super, super cute. It's tiny. I love that. Right, I think it's time you got out the hole.
I'm coming out. Coming out, folks. Coming out of the large hole in the ground. Oh, there's a stopple. Stopple popper. Stopper. The sun's right in my eyes. This is not going to be easy to get out.
You're supposed to make it look easy.
Parkour, isn't it? Ta-da!
Simple.
Simples. Fun.
Daredevil. So, little behind the scenes tips and tricks, folks. If you've got gloves on and you've got fines in your hands, you can start your camera like this.
Excellent. Top tip. And finished as well. Well done. Excellent. Fleur and Kate have arrived, so we're going to go and meet them now. They're up at the car park, so we're just going to walk over there. Now at this point we all met up and introduced ourselves and had a bit of a chat. Bear in mind we'd never actually met each other before. Then Fleur and Kate came over to where we were digging for a little while before eagerly heading off mudlarking on the tip. Sarah and I then carried on digging the hole. I must admit, I didn't actually film anything of this meeting. I was too busy being sociable and I was a bit conscious about immediately throwing a camera in their faces too, having just met them. However, there is plenty of footage of Kit and Caboodlers later on in this video.
I found this ring, and I actually found it while we were chatting to Kate and Fleur when they just arrived. And I think Kate actually caught it on camera, so you might see me finding this in their video. But I just spotted it in the spoil heap because it was sort of round, and I think it's a ring. It's got sort of decoration around the side, so I think it's just copper or maybe copper alloy. So it's not a very expensive ring. Hopefully it will clean up quite nicely and we'll be able to see the pattern. That's amazing. I've never found a ring before. I didn't expect to find one on the bottle tip, so stay tuned to see what that looks like. Just had this out, which is probably a little paste jar. I think it's got writing on the bottom, so you don't usually find them with embossing. Oh, I think it's backwards, so you must be able to read it from the bottom of the pot. Springfield Home Potted Meat Southport. That's quite cool. So when you emptied the pot, you saw the writing at the bottom. Unfortunately, it's had a bit of a ding. But that's still really cool. I still like that. Willie just found this, and it's glowing in the sunlight. I think this is a bit of uranium glass. It's a shame it's not whole. Wow, look at that. Gorgeous. Just found another miniature polish. Plain again, but slightly larger size this time. And the obligatory marmalade jar. Oh, there's a wee bit of damage there. But more importantly, does the teapot lid from earlier fit? Because if the teapot lid fits this one, then we could take it home and maybe match it up with one that we've got at home. Hey! Another heartbreaker of a card. Let's see if it says anything interesting on it. Edinburgh. G&C Moore. G&C Moore Limited. Not pictorial, but still would have been nice. Also just found this, which is a small size blacking pot. I love these. They're such a cool shape.
What the heck? What the heck?
Oh, what's he got?
I just found a massive shell. I've just found a massive shell, folks.
Wow.
Yeah.
Any pearls in there?
Only pearls of wisdom. This is an awesome find. This is so cool. That's a really, really cool find. It's a giant clam.
Wow.
It's not giant, but I'm pleased with that. That'll clean up well, I reckon. Can you take my clam out, please?
Are you clamming?
Oh, I hope you like clamming too. Oh!
Oh, it's heavy.
Aye.
Holy moly.
Oh, it's quite fragile as well. That's amazing. That's a giant clamshell. Although it's not the biggest they get huge. That is a good find.
Wow. Loads of stuff coming out from this side. Just had this. I think it's a cotton reel. Quite a long neck. Tiny bit broken off.
Oh, is it broken?
Just a bit, the lip broken off. Yeah. And then this one. I love these little square ones. Little square pen rest things. They're so cute. That looks fine. There you go, a little base lip. That's gorgeous. Oh, what else has he got for me?
Yeah.
I always think these are ink bottles, these ones, but I never know for sure.
This is my perspective from the hole as I'm caving in. This is really surreal. Hi everyone! At this point, Kate and Fleur went off to find more treasures, but because we were in a hole, we were kind of rooted to the one spot. However, we do join them for a bit of tip-larking later in this video. What I'm doing just now is caving in. I went down as far as I want to go down. It was about 10 foot, which is getting pretty crazy even if you have got someone here looking after you. And I thought I'll start caving in. So what I'm doing is caving in from the bottom down. The more you kick out the sides, the higher up you get. So you're coming higher and higher out the hole. It just gets a little bit safer, which is nice because it's not great being down a hole that's this deep. I've already come up a couple of feet already, and in about a couple of minutes I'll probably be up to about here, and then eventually there'll be a divot, and then we'll fill that in, and that's it, the hole's finished. And then we're going to do some tip scratching with Kit and Caboodlers, which we haven't done yet, so we're looking forward to that.
Sounds like a plan. Look at this. I think it might be a nail varnish bottle. Still with some of the original colouring. Hey, it's a coffin flask. Coffin shaped flask. So we think we've had a whiskey flask and a pumpkin flask and now a coffin flask today. All the different types. It's plain, but they're still really cool bottles. And we just had another ink as well, one of these little square ones. So if these clean up nicely, you might see them on the Etsy store. Beautiful little pen rest ink. Just found this wee test tube type bottle. Quite like these. Always make me think of like an old, what's the word? Alchemist. With lots of little phials and bottles on their shelves. Wonder what it contained. Another one for our collection of decorative hot water bottle stoppers. It is broken off there, but if you've seen on Instagram, I've got a plan for these, which doesn't involve them being screwed into bottles, so we're going to keep it.
Not sure if you remember this water bottle from Anstruther that I repaired recently. Well, this stopper fits in it perfectly. Even though it's broken, it actually screws in enough to stay firm. How cool is that? Okay, I've caved in the side of the hole and we've filled it in. And now I'm going to show you the full-time roundup, and after that we're going to see Kate and Fleur over there for some tip scratching. But first, full-time roundup. Well, full-time bottle digging roundup. Full-time bottle digging roundup. It's a different one this week, folks. That's all good. We can roll with the punches on this show. So this is a strange bottle. I've not seen one of these before. Round with a lot of iridescence or glass thickness on it. Not sure if I'll be keeping that one. This is the Dunbar bottle. I've had a few of these now. I've not had this one though. It's a lovely bottle. It's really good condition as well. It's further down. I think the sick bottles are coming from the top layers, and I think the sickness comes from being exposed to the air and then put back underground. I'm not sure, but the ones that are lower down in the fresh ash come out like that, which is really cool. So that's a nice bottle. That, what does it say? Carmichael Aerated Waters, Edinburgh. I haven't had a chance to speak to you much this time because I've been down the bottom of a 10-foot hole. This is lovely. This is a pouring ink. A little bit of damage at the top there, but I'm not too bothered about that. This lovely amber drippy lippy bottle. Tablespoons, that must have come out the shallower ground. Scott's emulsion. Heartbreak cod number 1. Heartbreak cod number 2. And heartbreak poison bottle. That would be lovely if that had been whole. This is lovely. It's a coffin flask. Love these bottles. Sauce number 1, sauce number 2. This is just a drippy lippy jar of some type. This, which is pretty cool. It's like a rat paste, but it's a tall version. This is a poison bottle, but it's a bit damaged at the top, but I can fix that with resin. 1, 2, 3 inks there. This lovely uranium glass stopper. This little pot thing here as well, which is quite cool, although it's got damage. This is just a standard medicine bottle. All these pipe bowls. The hand one is a particular favourite of mine, so that's cool. This is just a standard pickle bottle. This is quite cool. It's a nice colour. HP sauces are usually aqua, so that's quite a dark one. I like that. Plain whiskey flask. Don't know if you remember when I had that really beautiful embossed one here. Toothbrush. Don't know why I like these. People ask me why I like these. I don't know. I can't give you the answer. I like them in a jar. People like weird stuff. This is cool. It's just a aqua glass bottle. And this is a sheer top aqua glass bottle, another one. And then these 2 rectangular ones. This we think is from the Bishop's Company because it's Varolets, but we think this may be the pocket version. Oh, and there's a little spider. And then there's some bottle stoppers. 1, 2, 3, 4 of these furniture creams or polish. And then this little stoneware, which is really cool. I really like them like that, especially when they're wee ones like that. We'll probably get that up on Etsy for you folks. And this, I really love these as well, blackened pots, particularly this colour. It's a really, really nice rich red colour. It's covered in dirt at the moment, but when I get that cleaned up, you'll see it is a really, really beautiful colour. Now, over to Belter Alley. In Belter Alley today we have this, which is damaged, but I am going to fix it. I'm pretty sure this will be an Edinburgh Quack Cure. Princess Hair Specialist, 54 Princess Street, Edinburgh. I'm pretty sure that's going to be a Quack Cure, so that's probably going to go in my collection after a little bit of a repair. And then there's this, which is this Bodega pumpkin flask. Never had a pumpkin flask. That's a new one for Dirty Secrets of Scotland, so I'm really happy with that. And my favourite find of the day is this really, really bizarre, massive clamshell. Why do I like it? Much like the toothbrush, I don't know why I like it, but I do. I think it's ace, and I'll be getting used in my house to store stuff in. I'm going to use it as a bowl. So yeah, that is the full-time roundup.
Sarah's full-time roundup. There's not much to round up because I haven't been digging today. I've just been having a look around on the surface, but this is what I have found in the spoil heap and in the other holes around near where we've been digging. So I've got this lovely tile, which is going to go in our collection, and hopefully we're going to make a tabletop out of them. I also found this, which is a kind of terracotta triangular style, probably from a floor. I quite like it, but Willie says we don't collect these, so
No, sorry.
So maybe we won't take that home, but I might leave it on the surface for someone else. We've got a broken bottle stopper from a hot water bottle, but it's a really decorative one, and we've got plans for these, so I'm going to keep that. I have this little, well, I said it looks like a bobble hat, but Fleur and Kate seem to think it might be a candle snuffer. So putting on top of a candle to snuff it out. So that's quite cool. I got a couple of buttons. That's a kind of black faceted one. Found a clay marble, which is quite cool. And I found this thing, which I still don't know what it is. The writing is backwards, so you'd think you'd be able to see it through from the other side, but it's so sick and formation lines there, you can't really see anything. But I think it says something about patented, but it's not broken off anything. This is how it's meant to be. So it's a bit of a mystery item. I did wonder if it was one of those ones you put in the bottom of a pan of milk to stop it boiling over, but I didn't think they were made out of glass. So mystery item. What else have we got? I found some pipe bowls. I think these are all plain. Yeah, just some plain pipe bowls. Got some little bottles for my collection. 5 little bottles, and I did find a marmalade jar and a teapot lid that fits, so I might take them home, or I might unite that with a bigger jar, but I think it's quite cool when you find a lid that fits. And yeah, my favourite find of the day, my best find, is that ring. So hopefully it'll clean up really nicely. You can see a few details on it just in the sunlight here, but yep, we'll try and clean that up a bit so we can see a bit more detail. So I don't think it's worth very much, but it's still a really cool find.
All filled in.
Okay, we're done digging the hole and we're gonna go meet Fleur and Kate and see what they've been finding in the other part of the tip. Let's go.
Let's go tip scratching. Okay, so we found each other again after lots of dropped pins on Google Maps and lots of wandering around aimlessly, but here they are, and to prove it, there they are.
So pipe-wise, lots of sort of plain ones, but an acorn and I think it says BO85, so I assume 1885, but I'm not sure.
Oh, that's Bob's. That's a general, war general.
Yeah, we've got a Bob's.
Yes,
yeah. And then
you can research that guy. He was we did a feature on him a while ago. Yeah, Ian, our mate Ian, knows all about that, and he talked about him in one of our videos.
Perfect.
Yeah, Sergeant Bob's, I think, or Colonel Bob's, one of the two.
I love that acorn. That's so cool.
I've never seen an acorn like that, like a pipe bullet. That's amazing.
Pipes,
Tremendous finds.
Mum found a little doll's head.
Oh, that's
Whoa!
With shoulders intact and
How
everything.
did you find that?
That's super cool. I'm trying to get that in macro. It doesn't
It's
like
too
focusing,
small.
but that is super cool. Super cute.
Tiny. It's so cute.
Perfect for us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely lovely. Oh, well done.
And then I found a bisque pig.
A bisque pig. Bisque piggy.
Yeah. In perfect condition.
Excellent.
Oh wow, that is amazing.
Oh, well
How did
done.
that survive?
You guys have smashed it then.
And some like lead seals and some other metal things with writing on that we're not sure what they are yet.
Oh, wow.
Fab.
20 pipes.
Yeah,
Amazing.
we're clearly big smokers here.
Yeah. Oh, well done. Nice work.
Fantastic.
It's cracking, isn't it? Beautiful. This is our first time tip scratching. Are you excited?
Very. Actually,
Yes,
no,
me
I've done
too.
a bit before.
Oh, yeah, you've done tip scratching when I've been digging, yeah. Yeah. Cool. Well, I'm just going to go and have a look around, guys, and see what I can find. Good luck. She walks, she tip scratches. Look at this, it's all been seriously dug already. There's bound to be some stuff on the top to find. This is not really my my comfort zone. I'm not used to doing this, so bear with me, folks. Well, let's try it. What have we got? Oh look, someone's left these for other bottle diggers have left these for mudlarks. That's quite cool. The roll top, that one's broken, unfortunately. That tile would have been pretty cool. That's lovely. If that was whole, that'd be going on my table. I'm making a table covered in tiles. Tabletop. Wow, is this damaged? It's got to be, I guess. Yeah, I guess it's damaged at the top there. D&J McCallum, Edinburgh. I've not seen that one before. And some pipe bowls. I think they're plain ones. This has been dug recently, really recently. There's a hand pipe bowl there, look at that. Tenant pipe bowl. Cool. This is a big soda siphon. Would have been really lovely. They're usually acid etched. Unfortunately, as you can see, it's had better days. But yeah, be nice to find a whole one of them. Doubt you'd find it on the surface, but you never know. Just depends what the bottle digger collects. It's like the surface of the moon. And kit and caboodlers scouring around the surface of the moon looking for treasures from Earth. That makes no sense. And I just fell in a hole. It's a really lovely still night. Lovely light. And then massive cavernous holes in the ground.
I think my first find of tip scratching is, it's what I think it is. It's an arm. There we go, that's my first ever arm that I've found. Another tiny find. It's a button. Oh, might be glass. A wee glass button.
Just found this tile, which is leopard print. Don't know if anyone else has found this actually, but I guess we'll find out in their video. Looks like a tile from Rod Stewart's kitchen, doesn't it, with that leopard print? That's one I've not seen. Love to find one of them. Carmichael Company. That's like the glass bottle I found earlier. I would have loved to have seen a whole one of these. And then one of these as well. I don't know if you remember the last time I was here with Ian, I found a whole one of these. So I'll probably put that in the picture there so you can see it compared to this one that's seen better days. That's how the pros do it. You gotta get right down there, I guess. I need to up my game here. This is a common bottle. I find these a lot. Nice drippy lippy version though. But they are common, so the bottle digger that's been here has left them. Along with this as well. 14 Maryfield, Edinburgh. What is that, James Dunlin? Maybe Duncan. Doesn't look like a C though, does it? I don't know. And we've also left these. This looks like an Elliman's imbrication. And it is an Elliman's imbrication. Yeah, I might take that. And then panel bottle, plain. And little burst lip. I guess that would have been a chili sauce or something like that. And I think this is going to be plain. Oh, I just got stung by a nettle. But that won't slow me down. Yeah, I want to take that. That's coming with me. Apart from that, these can stay for the next person that comes along. I was walking along here and I just about stepped into the abyss. Look at that. It would have been pretty funny, I'm sure, for everyone else, but I'll step round it. Let's see if we can find Sarah. She's over here somewhere, I can hear. Oh, there she is, clattering around. I want to zoom in, hang on. There she is. Sarah!
Well, I feel like a proper mudlark now because I found a tiny little arm.
I don't think I've ever found an. I can't get it to focus though. Oh, there we go. Cool.
And a little button, I think a glass button.
Excellent, well done.
That's what I found so far.
Fantastic, nice work. Just found this. I'm just fascinated by the broken ginger beers because I'm thinking to myself, well, at some point when I come back here I'm going to find a whole one of these, or at least I hope I do. So that's now on the bucket list. JW, it's going to be hard to work out what that says. JW and an S on the end. Is that a T? Anyway, yeah, so that's one for the bucket list for me now. Got another ginger beer here. One that I've never had, again. And another one. So yeah, these are all for the bucket list. Hopefully going to find both of these at some point, whole ones. Always nice to have new ginger beers in your collection. Well, these ones I'll leave behind because someone else might want them to rebuild them. Too big a job for me, I'm afraid. Full-time roundup. Here it is, this Elliman's imbrication bottle. I was so excited talking to Kate and Fleur, I totally forgot to do the full-time roundup. When you meet new people, it's a bit like that sometimes. Anyway, this is the bottle that I found on the tip. I didn't find anything else that was whole, although admittedly I only did it for about an hour. So yeah, this was it. Full-time roundup. Thanks for joining us on Dirty Secrets of Scotland at the bottle dump near Edinburgh. It was lovely to have Kate and Fleur here, Kit and Caboodlers, and let them say something now.
Thank you so much for having us. It's
amazing.
been absolutely amazing. It's
Most pipes we've ever seen and found. It's a shame we couldn't stay longer. It's getting a bit dark now.
Yeah.
There's night
We'll come back.
morning.
We will come back.
Fantastic. Well, thanks again, and you're very welcome to join us anytime you want to. So, cool. All right, everyone. See you later.
Willie's rainy day creations.
Hi all. Just had this cod bottle sent through from one of our viewers, Steve. He's asked me to cut this bottle down, so this is a commission job that I'm going to do for him. It's a lovely bottle, and it's quite rare from what I can gather. I don't know if this company, Greg, is that rare a maker. However, the Buck Hotel, this is actually a hotel bottle. That's what makes it quite rare. I'm going to cut the top off and then polish it down and hopefully get it looking good. There is always a risk with old glass when you cut it. It could just crack. The whole thing could just go. That is quite worrying. However, I'm hoping that it just goes smoothly and we will see. Thanks, Steve, for sending this. Really appreciate it. We always appreciate commissions coming in, so it keeps the channel running. Let's get this done. There we are. That's come out pretty well. I'm happy with that. Don't see any chips down or anything at the moment. Yeah, I took my time with that, and you probably noticed I'm not wearing gloves. I normally wear gloves. I was just being extra careful with my hands back here because I wanted complete control over this one. Just because it's such a rare bottle and it's not mine. Everything's cool. Let's get it polished. The cut went well. I'm pleased with that. There are some little shells on the inside. That's to be expected. Old glass is incredibly brittle. So yeah, you've just got to get rid of them. And the way I do that is with a diamond bar on a Dremel. I'll go along the inside and remove these first and on the outside, and then I'll start using the wheel, the grinding wheel, manually. So yeah, next step is the Dremel. Alright, I'm happy with that. Time to start polishing on the wheel. Right, so I've got it nice and flat now on the top, nice and even on the wheel. And next I move on to the sandpaper. I do that by hand. I do it all first on 100 grit, and then after that I change it up and I go down the grades till I get to very fine. It's all done by hand, and yeah, that's coming up next. Okay, I'm happy with that. I've taken it down through 6 grades of sandpaper, and it's pretty good. I just need to polish it now on the Dremel, so let's do that. want to help this channel grow and join us on new and exciting adventures every week, we do need your support. Every single contribution makes a difference, is hugely appreciated, and ensures the future of this channel. To show your support, please do so in the following ways. You can buy us a coffee over on Ko-fi. You can buy the treasures that we dig out the Scottish soil and also the items that we craft and create over on Etsy. And to become a patron of Dirty Secrets of Scotland and make a monthly contribution to the amount of your choice, you can do so over on patreon.com. We love making these videos for you guys. Thanks so much to our patrons and everyone that helps in making them a possibility. Finally, if you haven't subscribed already, please do so. It's free and it helps the channel. Here's to the next adventure.
Underneath the soil or hidden in the ground, there's a lot of treasures to be found. Dirty secrets of Scotland.
Okay, we're going to go meet Fleur. Fleur?
Hello, and welcome to Dirty Secrets of Scotland.
Okay, we're going to go meet.
Do you want me to do it?
3, 2.
Hello, and welcome to Dirty Secrets of Scotland.
I couldn't help.
Oh!
This is going in the blooper reel, it's great.
Just had this out, which I think is a little paste jar, which I've just dropped. Try that again, shall we?
Thanks for joining us in Dirty Secrets of Scotland at the Bottle Tump. At the Bottle Tump? Try that again.
The bottle dip.
The Bottle Dip. I think that's what I was doing there. Thanks for joining us at Dirty Secrets. Third time lucky. I'm worse, believe me.
The Dirty Secrets of Scotland, right?
Honestly, the Dirty Secrets of Scotland, yeah.
It's cold.
Okay, Sarah's back now, as is that big plane.
Yeah. Oh, was I not filming that at all? Hi. That was nearly in my shoe.